There we go. Hello, everyone. We're live. It is I, Dr. Toto Hex, the smartest science turtle in your ocean, Onachon, coming at you live with more Ace Attorney. We are starting the trial tonight. And I'm joined by my lovely guests and friends, Connie and Archer.
Yellow, I totally didn't forget to announce. This is fine.
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, introduce yourselves while I shout you out.
Hi, everybody. My name is Archer after Epilogues, the story after the story, and I am tired.
Yeah, it's sleepy mood. Sleepy hours tonight. Yeah. How about you, Connie?
Sorry, I'm literally no. I was like, oh, I forgot to let my audience know. My bad. Hi, I'm your content VTube, a magical Canadian bet girl VTuber. I swear to God, it's never in the same order ever. And I'm also tired.
And you live in the Bat Cave, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was the Bat Castle.
Nope. No, it's the Bat Cave.
Okay.
Rat Castle is where Miz is, I think. I don't know.
Anyway, I am PNG today because we tested it a little bit and it seems to be lagging. I don't understand why. Maybe it's just streaming over Discord and having Game Capture and like YouTube Studio all at once is just too much for my computer to handle, apparently. Anyway, let's go to the trial. Yes. Okay. The last we left off, we investigated the studios, and now we will see what happens in the trial. The guard security lady is very suspicious, and we found out that they didn't actually see our whatchamacallit, our defendant.
The defendant, yeah.
The defendant go there. He was like, whoever was doing it was in the suit, in the mask. So we don't actually know who done did it. All right, anyway, October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. I cannot do this. Oh my goodness. I cannot do my accents today. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime.
Just drink some tea, pinky up, you know? In that fancy mood.
Yes. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Well, if the defense does not get opening statements.
I know. What about us?
Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
I'm pretty sure you're still supposed to introduce yourself every new case, but yeah, yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios. See? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. I don't know what's happening with my accent either right now. This is the main gate to the studios.
Just, you know, stick some gum on your shoes and feel that real sticky New York vibe. Or Boston? I don't know.
I don't know either. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 10? At 1 p.m. on that day, Jesus Christ. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. The moida!
The moida. That's
Where
a
the
high
body
Rose.
was found.
Rose is one of my friends who loves Ace Attorney. You're just in time. We just started the court case for today.
This is the case I remember the most out of all of them that I have played.
Mm-hmm.
Now, on the day of the moida, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon.
Yeah, old bag is she's an old bag.
That she is. Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. Time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the moida weapon. I'm gonna keep saying it like that.
Do it.
That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Edward,
please.
sir?
Should I listen to the whole thing again? All right, Connie, say it again. I'm just kidding.
Do I need to do all of my flubs too?
Yeah. Mhm. Say it exactly as you did the first time. I think I can probably remember all that.
So the murder weapon was a spear.
It's pronounced moida?
The moida weapon?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, medieval. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood.
Is he taking cues from the lawyer?
Let's call the security officer to the stand.
Oh, we don't even get to cross-examine the first guy? What the heck?
Fair, like, you literally have nothing that indicates that that was wrong.
That's true.
As far as we're aware, that was entirely factual.
Yeah, but they could at least ask and be like, no, you know? It's some kangaroo court.
He wasn't there.
It's the kangaroo court out here.
Will the witness declare her name?
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Wow, I hate that face more than her normal face. What the hell?
So bad.
Your name, please.
It's off of my man.
Oh, dearie, no need to be embarrassed. You can just call me Grandmommy.
Your name, please.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. You could just call me Grandmommy. Even I was just young as a Oldbag, still all other children believe it. But there was this one boy, the captain of the chess club. He called me Oldbag, and I just cried because I had a huge crush on him.
Objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yesy, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure
Too
is
old.
one hell of an old bag.
Too old to be a Discord kitten.
Yeah. I feel like no one likes her. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest of it had been doing a run through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. Now then, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man, right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. White?
Yes, Your Honor. On the day of murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. It's that she saw him, right?
I think so.
Like here? Let's press. Hold it! So, you saw Mr. Powers? Hang on, I want to turn up the sound effects. Because I feel like the hold it is considered a sound effect, right?
Yeah, and I believe the objection as well.
Yeah. So, you saw Mr. Powers? That's what I said! Got wax in your ears, Sonny!
Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again, it was him! This one. Objection! Let me get this straight, Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. White. Let me see that photo. You didn't submit this to evidence, princess. What the flip? What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of New Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean that Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that! I was born yesterday!
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, Witness.
Oh my god.
He's having trouble calling her Old Bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man! Of course I have proof. What? Even Edward is surprised?
The prosecution would like to ask that the witness Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. It feels like Edgeworth is like, has the face where it's like everyone around me is morons. Wow, old Winbeck has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof, then.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. White. You may cross-examine the witness.
She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals.
Like,
Gross.
that's conjecture at best.
Yeah, I know. Hold it. Trip and fall. Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better.
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Wait, but if you made it better, then it wouldn't be sprained anymore, would it?
Aha, gotcha.
Where was the assistant then? No, her. She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony.
He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. Wait. What? Huh? His samurai spear? The murder weapon? The Moida weapon?
Moida weapon.
Luckily I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
He's not props department. She's not props department. Oh.
Duct tape too? What the heck? Yeah, the sound design and character design in this game is so freaking good. This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Wait. Can we present the samurai spear as an evidence now, right? Oh no, a break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Okay. Oh, sorry.
I think we've heard enough, haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there was one thing that bothers me. Which is... Whoop. I can't read that. Computer, enhance. Where is this Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right.
Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor?
I don't think.
Again, it is conjecture at best. Jesus.
I want to judge a tour of where he is right now.
Yeah. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point.
Thank you.
I also wonder if someone else, not caught on camera, could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So, if no one else, oh, what the world? So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. White, you may cross-examine the witness.
But there was someone else there. They crawled through the ducts.
There's also, I believe, something else that I don't remember if you remember it, so I'm not gonna say it immediately, but...
Also, Penny was there, right?
She was, but more specifically something to do with the cameras.
I remember us looking at the cameras, but I have zero idea what we discovered. I
was
do not remember that part.
Second photo.
It was what?
There was record of a second photo.
Oh, yeah, you're right. This is photo number 2.
Oh!
There was another photo earlier, so someone else could have gone there.
I'm not really sure if that's what it's asking for right this second in mind. I don't remember.
But, there is the duct, but we can't present that. That's not even something we can present. I guess we'll press. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1 o'clock? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. I feel like, wow, the way they transition back to the text is so good.
I feel like press her on this, because didn't she say something about, like, didn't she say something about thirsting over one of the actors or something?
Oh yeah, you're right.
She also has insinuated that she's aware of somebody else who does sneak onto the property.
Are you sure?
The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
I'd rather you call me princess.
Hands off of my man.
I hate how she's making that face and calling him edgy boy. That is inappropriate.
You know, it reminds me of a wee me.
A what? Oh,
Yep,
I see it.
Edgy boy?
Ugh.
Oh, Windbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean.
She's edging Edgeworth's balls?
Whoa.
Nick, don't say that.
I love the faces though. They're so good.
Your Honor, I think we might need to change the nature of the case here.
Well, old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
Like it.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps?
I heard that.
Mean.
feel like I struggle to remember what it exactly wants.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't been losing HP, so let's just press her on everything.
I mean, we can save before we do it.
The only other thing I can think about, did we press her on this already? Where she's like, only one I saw was...
No, I don't think so. You can press on everything. Pressing's free. Are you absolutely, positively sure? No, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody suspicious looking. Right. Okay, so I think it's this one, right? And then this one says number
like,
2.
we might as
though.
well.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we ball.
Objection! Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time.
Look at this photograph.
This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sir, Sonny. So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here, I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Ooh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Order. A number 9 watch, please. And please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. White.
Yes, I'd like an extra large cheeseburger, please. I mean, actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. Yeah, 5 hamburgers, bag of burgers.
5 hamburgers and 5 more hamburgers.
Yes, that is my order in the court. This e-evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself.
Like it.
Me? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper! The only person I saw that day was Will Powers! But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness care to explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Angie boy, help!
Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too.
Oh my god.
Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag. Holy freaking yap.
That's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai?
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
Ah, Princess, I'm going to have to punish you for this. I see.
I don't want to touch windy old bag with a 10-foot pole. Also, thank you, Ariel, for the sub. 32 months. Wow. Nice.
Ooh. Okay. Your testimony, please.
Every day day. After I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Jesus Christ. White, anyway, Mr. White, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
I love this face. It's so, like, done with everything. Every day I... Okay, we'll press on this one, right? What is the photo? Well, who in the hell was in that photo you erased? Huh, a fanboy. Fanboy? The Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me.
Jesus Christ.
They get information about the rehearsals from God knows where. They're always hanging out. One was there that day. But wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in? Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. Ah, that thing. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain? I told you they were freaks!
Maya furiously writing notes.
Like, all right, go in through the drain.
Write this down.
Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. You just called kids freaks? What is wrong with you? I hate this old lady.
That was why I reacted the way I did. I was like, we're talking about children.
I know. Like, I get you calling them whippersnappers. I don't even know what whippersnapper really means. It's just like the classic old lady thing to say. What the heck is a whippersnapper?
I'm not gonna. I've started breaking the word down in my brain, and I don't think I want to go down that way.
Yeah,
I don't want to go down that
Come
road
to
right
think of
now.
it, I don't. Kids? So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What?
Order.
A 1 chocolate milkshake, please.
Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his wag. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh, yes. Well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick? What's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess.
Wait, I have to finish my lunch first.
I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information over lunch. And no forgetting vital information this time.
And then after lunch, we have recess. To break
Then
at
after
11:08 a.m.
It's math.
Yeah. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Mr. Powers?
What am I doing for this guy?
He was sad and southern, if I remember
that's right.
correctly.
Yeah.
Yes!
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume.
Maya's just
So-
like me. I would steal it.
Where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good.
We're cooked, bro.
Hi, VTuber sneezes. I don't know if I'll sneeze today, though. Last time I was, like, super sick. But I'm not sick anymore. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick,
It's the truth.
what are we going to do? Also, how dare you? That's my hero.
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could have conceivably have done this.
Right.
It's probably Edgeworth.
And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. We're just gonna be wasting time.
Hell yeah.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually. We're screwed.
Well, at least he's honest.
Well, I guess. Hey, Nick, it's time.
Okay,
Look at my
let's
lawyer,
go.
dog. I'm going to jail.
You already
What does
are
that
in
mean?
jail.
Please don't sigh like that. Oh, I'm going to jail. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else who could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. White, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Order. Interesting. Let us hear what you have in mind, or who you have in mind. However, I can't read. Be aware that this court does not work kindly on accusing the innocent.
I'm sorry?
If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
That's literally what Edgeworth has done in the past 2 court cases.
All of the evidence against Will Powers is spurious at best.
I know.
Well, that doesn't matter. If you accuse someone obviously innocent, I will bring you up to the front
What
of
if
the court.
Will Powers is obviously innocent and you guys are accusing him?
Well, no comment. You will be brought up to the front of the court and promptly executed.
What? Wait, what?
Don't fuck it up.
Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? A child.
Save and say the wrong things, right?
Yeah.
But do you know which one are the wrong things?
I don't know.
The only thing I can think of with the schoolboy is maybe he caused some unless it was an accident and he ran off. That's the only way I can see it being the grade school boy.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it's the assistant girl. I can't remember her name.
Penny.
I don't
Penny.
think she did it,
I
but we
can't
could
imagine
accuse
it's
her
Penny.
anyway.
We could,
Yeah, I
but
mean,
I don't think it's Penny.
I think of the three, the security lady is the strongest choice.
Yeah.
And she's also suspicious. Which one of them actors was she thirsting over?
Jack Hammer, though.
Jack Hammer, the guy who
Yeah.
died. He was a movie star during her era.
Yeah.
So
I knew she killed him out of jealousy.
All right.
you have a wife?
It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper! Wait, that was the right answer?
I guess so. Yippee! Order! Order!
I hope she's
Where
guilty.
is my order? Is this true, old bag?
Oh, sorry, here's your pizza.
Oh, thank you.
Oldbag! That's Miss Oldbag to you! Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the moida.
Oh, why would she go to the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. White.
Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby.
Sorry, I believe he means Herlock Sholmes.
Oh yeah, you're right. Huh? That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
No, I find this woman rather repulsive, and I'd love to see her behind bars. Well, Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? Yes, Your Honor, I would love to see this woman thrown into jail. The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something.
Absolutely not.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way? Yeah, press further.
Go for the throat, Nick.
Go for the kill.
The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute! What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
So you could kill another man in your old age as well? What are your
Yeah.
thoughts, Mr. White?
Oh, hi, Ultra. How's it going? I am not soup. How dare you? Objection, I am not soup.
Oh no, you're looking a lot like Soup right now.
No!
Good
Just
soup.
because I'm a PNG and I can't run away. No! That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it nice? Or is it to be nice to the kids and mean to your elders' day, whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof?
Hold on. I'm feeling a sneeze.
Will we catch it on camera?
Oh my god. Ugh.
That counts. VTuber sneezes, that counts.
Counts, it counts.
Indeed.
Low
Down
disk space.
Right.
Why? Why low disk space? Okay, hang on. I'll delete
Ruh-roh.
something from my computer to help. Why low disk space though? All I have is like a million games installed on my computer.
Feel bad.
Alright. Did you read this already? Oh, I forget.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
You have no proof that shows the boy could not have. Oh, you have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder.
Check out my attorney's badge.
No.
Yeah.
Phoenix. Uh-oh.
It's either the autopsy report or the spirit self.
I mean, the other option in my brain.
Oh no, the card
is
key,
that, like,
right?
A kid. Well, he was able to sneak
He was,
into the
through
practice.
the grate.
Although, no, hold on. That was not the. But the key card was to the studio
Oh
specifically.
yeah. No, the key card was
To the studio specifically, whereas the employee area was where they were practicing and where the suit would have been.
Right. So he snuck into the employee area, but he didn't have a card key.
Yeah, he couldn't have gotten into the studio.
Oh yeah.
The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key?
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. Quack her tea, Mr. White. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name? Something Old Bag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Well, wait a second! Wait, what? I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking.
And I'm holding you in contempt of court, Princess.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, holy freaking yap. What is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about?
By whom?
Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
As for the stressing. Well, testify. What the flip is wrong with you?
What? Huh? Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
Well, I don't know about that one.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. White, your cross-examination.
Who was there? Who are these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. I mean, yeah, we would assume the director was there. How are they gonna have rehearsal without them?
We need names, old bag.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy. how could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director?
Well, actually, if their action coordinator was there, you technically don't need the director. It's fine.
Yeah.
Of course. That's right.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
No, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There's a Studio 2? Yeah, it's the one behind the tree, right?
Like, it's on the map, and
Yeah,
we've
I
looked at
know.
it a few times now, Phoenix.
Well, if you look at the guide map with your eyes, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Phoenix.
Well, Mr. White, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but...
Fuck it, we ball.
Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for Moida. I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. Wait, that's so suspicious. They bribed you not to talk. Hi, Clara. Welcome.
She didn't even honor the hush money.
I know. So you got your hush money bonus and you still talked? I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask, but we'll continue anyway. I guess we'll just press her on everything, because this is all crucial information. So you were told not to talk? That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. That sounds sus as hell. So they were actually in the studio? Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the Moida, they beat it before the cops came.
What? They beat him. Oh God.
I'll kill this woman, I swear it.
I feel sorry for Edgeworth. Almost. She really left him hanging on this one.
Nick, I guess pressing her was the right thing to do. For an old windbag, she sure likes keeping secrets. Let's get as much information as we can.
Wait. The last one. And there was one more, right? And this one. Them? Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer for starters.
I was gonna say, this is the same dialogue.
I am. Yeah, this is the same dialogue. I guess there were two ways to get this crucial information.
Yeah, just in case.
Is stream freezing? Is it still freezing?
It is.
Oh my goodness, what the heck?
As far as I can tell, the audio is still live. Well, not live, but you know, running. But like the visuals are freezing.
That's so weird. I've done everything I can for no lag. Hang on. Let me see if there's anything running in the background that I can close. I don't think there is. It looks like the most memory, or the most CPU is being taken up by OBS Studio. I'm only at 49% memory. I think it's the CPU then.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, Discord is only 8%. there's nothing else that's really running. I guess we're just gonna have to deal. Sorry. I don't know why. It's just this game where we keep having problems.
There was a point earlier where it was doing this, and then it fixed itself, but it started doing it again, so I don't know.
I also have no clue.
We'll just have to keep the stream going, probably on the end screen for a little bit, just to make sure that it gets all the way to the end.
Yeah, a little lag. Okay. Okay, we're finished now. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldberg, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends today's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all, unless anybody else has any more annoying interruptions. Court is now adjourned.
October 18th, 1:04 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Aw, Billy, it was nothing. Or it's nothing. Oh, or should I?
We'll be going down. Oh, that's not me.
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating.
What happened to you? Oh no, what's happening?
I mean, we have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So, now is my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been Old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor Old Windbag. Feel kind of sorry for her.
She can deal with that. Fuck her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon. Go back to jail.
Thanks.
Do not pass go. Do not
Thanks,
collect
guys.
$200.
To be continued.
That was a pretty short court
I
session.
know.
Things considered.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we have to keep going.
Yeah, there's a level of between every court session, there will be another, like, they become progressively longer, but between every court session, there's always, like, another, like, thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
October 18th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Yeah, let me know when you are feeling too tired to continue, guys. I think we can probably do the investigation portion, but I don't know if we'll continue the final court proceedings.
Fine with me.
Yeah.
Would also not bet on it only being one more court day.
Oh, no. Okay.
I don't remember if this one is 3, but I know there are some that are.
Mhm.
I feel like I remember this one. I remember this one specifically being really fucking long for no reason.
Just so we're clear, this is the middle one. They all get longer than the previous one.
Phew, what a day.
This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance?
That nickname is longer than his actual name. Also, I guess
I
that
know.
really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial.
The director and producer?
Yeah, them.
Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studio. I don't want to just, keep rummaging through his stuff and stealing shit and putting it on eBay. Don't worry about it.
Hey, see this?
Oh my god, I've seen it a million times before. You really like showing that off, don't you? It's canon. It's canon. He genuinely goes up to people and shows them his badge.
Yep. What do we do?
Well, what do I... Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer.
Oh, right. There's no point in hanging around here.
That's what I've been saying. Let's get to those studios pronto. Ah.
Any ideas?
We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday.
Yeah, because it hasn't changed.
Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened.
There's not enough information.
Anyway, so what do we do?
Nick!
I think we go to the studio. October 18th, 2:16 p.m., Global Studios, main gate.
No one's here.
Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey, in the gas station, look! She left her donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them.
We just had burgers!
I have a
And now
special...
it's time for donuts.
I have a fourth stomach just for donuts.
And I think it's been turned off for the day. Okay. Oh my goodness, the bird noises are freaking me out!
The bird noises in this one consistently are a problem to me.
I know.
It's like cat toys.
Because usually the sound design in this game is great, but this sound design, this ambience is not it.
It's because there's no music at all.
I know. But even then, it's like very like sharp bird noises. It's not like little ambient noises. Anything else to look at here? Okay. Let's go to the employee area. See anyone if anyone's here.
Yeah.
October 18th, Global Studios employee area.
That assistant girl. Hey.
Waving. I'm literally waving.
Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys.
Oh, don't mention it.
Is it true they caught the security lady?
Oh, actually,
Actually-
oh, sorry, that's you.
Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain.
You mean that one?
No, the other one.
Wow, what a mess.
I know. Fuck you too. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right?
Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right?
Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them.
Oh? Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about.
You're right. I won't.
Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station.
Objection! There's a
chat.
bot in my chat. Get out of
Get
here.
them, chat! Kill them!
What? How do I...
Burn the witch.
Damn. There we
I'm
go.
gonna start putting the phrase "remove this space" in my blocked list.
Goodness. did you read this already? Sorry. Yes, you did.
Yes. I'm supposed to fill in from his old bag.
Right. See you later then.
Good luck with your investigation.
Who does Penny remind me of? She reminds me of like a character from like Scooby-Doo or something, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess let's take a look at this cover.
You just taped it up with cardboard and duct tape.
I know.
So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain?
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah, I think that was the idea.
I feel kind of sorry for him though, don't you?
What, you want to rip the grate off?
Really, Nick? We can?
Whoa, she's serious? Oh.
Let me do it. Let me do it.
Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken.
It's not his studio.
Yay. You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, only sometimes. Hi. There. That should make the kids happy.
The things we do. But we do. They have to come back to the scene of the crime. Okay, let's move and see if there's anyone in the dressing room.
This is where the steel samurai costume was on the day of the murder. The
That's what-
Moira.
That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping.
You know, real quick, now that, Connie, you just did the fucking gumshoe voice, it made me realize I like how he was in the trial for all of about 5 fucking seconds.
He showed up to
And then
be the
never-
like.
And never again.
He showed up to be the police representative. Went, "This is what we found," and then got out of there.
Yep.
But-
Ugh.
Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then.
Huh. She's got a point. So, maybe something in the tea made him sleep?
Maybe they drugged him.
Yeah. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Wait, Nick!
Drink this!
What now?
These snacks, they've passed the expiration date.
Oh god, they gave him food poisoning.
Then don't eat them.
Oh,
They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten.
I seriously thought there was gonna be like drugs in the tea. Yeah, how did they know that he was gonna be sleeping? It's locked. Guess he doesn't open his window much.
I mean, they were eating steak.
I was just about to say, maybe it's when they were eating steak.
Oh yeah,
dinner
you're
together.
right. Okay. Yeah, because that would make more sense for them to drug him. Okay, let's go back.
I would check the bag.
Okay. I thought we checked already. That's where we got the card.
Yeah,
key,
but
right?
there was a thing in it the last time, so I don't know if there's new dialogue or not.
Oh, was there? I don't even remember.
Mr.
Yeah.
Powers' bag. I wonder what's inside.
That's how we got
I
the
don't
card
actually. Maybe there
key
wasn't.
earlier.
I don't know.
Hey! Supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kind of shocked.
Maya, leave those alone. Wolfman found on Mars. I'll have to buy that issue. I mean, hot Wolfman kissing on Mars. I'll have to buy that issue.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was like, I felt like there was maybe a trigger around the bag, but I couldn't remember.
There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show.
Samurai Boogie Woogie! Nick, get with the picture!
Look, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig.
It's actually genuinely not that hard. You're kind of weird about being confused about this. I am kind of like samurai movies.
Kinda.
Only a smidgen.
There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be Mr. Powers' personal clothes. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's anything here. I wonder if another kid snuck in now into the employee area. Come back here. Let's examine
The
food?
plates. You might need to slide, yeah.
Eh. Oh. The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. Well, that was not helpful.
All right.
The grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. Slide to the right. Maybe in the soda? Oh, no, I already checked that. Okay.
Boo.
Maybe in this trash can? Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. So normal. I was expecting to see some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least.
Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this.
It tastes like real samurais. Be my guest.
Pulled
Okay.
samurai soda.
Oh, too bad it's sold out.
Looking at the vending machine. You hovered over the trash can. I thought Maya just straight up pulled samurai.
I
soda
know,
out of the
right?
I'm sorry.
I
Do you
did
think
hover
she
the trash can.
wouldn't?
Anyway.
Let's go to the other studio, I guess?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Oh, hello.
Whoa, you look a little out of place.
It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing.
Sure.
It's exactly the same.
I mean, I guess we might as well talk to her here. So, how are the studios doing?
There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. Thanks for asking. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the moiter.
You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area?
Yeah, can you believe it? They're attracting flies. And roaches, it's gross.
Ew.
Ew. Do kids sneak in here a lot?
Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him.
Oh, hi, Perky. Thanks for stopping by before heading out to Dreamland.
Who's night?
It was nice.
She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. It's really funny watching her run around.
Just Benny Hill music playing. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. I mean, the moita.
Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them.
The whole day?
Yeah. I guess they were here, though. Or here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet.
So they were trying to protect the director?
More the producer, really. Not suspicious at all, I think. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer.
The producer, huh? Okay. This is important.
My attorney's badge. Not really sure what that is. Sorry.
How about this moita weapon? Say, you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon.
Oh, you mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I mean, it killed a guy. I hate having to carry that thing around.
So you'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of?
You like 3 people, Phoenix. There's at least 2 more you know you haven't met yet.
The Raytheon Studio 1 entrance.
Yeah, I remember one specific person from this case that I'm kind of excited about.
I've remembered all of them at this point.
I remember the little
Nick.
kid, but that's about it.
It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today.
You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial.
I didn't even do anything.
So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
To Studio 2.
To Studio 2. It's a question mark now. We've never seen this place before.
Because you haven't seen it yet.
Hmm.
October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted.
Looks terrible.
What was that noise?
It sounded like it came from inside the trailer.
It sounded like it came from inside the trailer.
That's what I said too, also, at the same time. No,
Yeah, sorry, it was my
Someone
line.
must be
I was
inside. I know.
slow. That's my bad.
no, it's okay. I misread.
Hello?
Hello. No answer.
Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in.
I'm not sure we should be barging in.
Who cares?
Huh, it's locked.
What? Don't we have a key?
No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it.
If they'll let us. I mean, I feel like this would be a good chance to split up so we don't let the person escape. I'm gonna go all the way back by clicking one by one.
No, I'm physically incapable of not being right next to you when we're in the middle of a murder investigation. Maybe just examine the guard
Oh yeah, I guess so.
tab.
Oops.
Oops.
Like this? Security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras.
Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew.
I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. What do you mean? What? Huh?
Maybe next time.
What do you mean?
Penny,
Maybe
look over
next
there.
time.
Penny said swiper, no swiping. Phoenix went, oh man.
Dang
But
it.
I have attorney badge.
It's not like there's two of us here.
There might be a talk option. Nope.
Oh.
What the heck?
Let me in. Let me in.
Wow, they gave a lawyer one of those card keys?
Well, I'm sort of borrowing it.
I see. You better be careful not to lose that, or we'll kill ya. They're very strict about those card keys here.
I guess they're pretty good about killing the outsiders. I mean, keeping these out of outsiders' hands.
What do you think happened to the other guy?
Thanks, I'll be careful.
That's why this kid running around is such a problem.
What are we supposed to do? We want the keys, we can't
out-
get them.
Outside Studio 1.
You can go to Studio 1 too.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't.
I haven't
Been
gone
there
back
yet
there.
since-
Yeah. October 18th, Studio 1.
I don't really want to be in here.
Yeah, it is a Moida scene.
I want to go someplace else.
Nick? Alright, I guess we're leaving.
Because we're not investigating here. Bye. Bye.
So I
I
guess,
guess
can
we
go
haven't
back
really
to
looked
Studio
around
2 and look
outside Studio
around?
2.
Yeah. The annoying thing is like they're waiting for like a specific trigger, I guess. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. It kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had a license.
Nick, you don't have a driver's license?
All I have is this attorney's badge, okay? But wait, he actually showed it. But look, I have this.
Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? That is, in case it doesn't come up properly on the screen, the actual dialogue as written.
Listen, sometimes you just gotta pull it out, you know? I whip out my attorney's badge. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in.
Who told him that?
It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hmm.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too.
No, there's no bones.
They ate the bone too.
What is it with steaks around here?
Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place.
What?
I don't know. It just feels odd.
There's no bones. Ah.
Nah, that can't be it.
Examine the fence post right now.
There's some flowers here.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. What if you... Wait a second. There's a bent fence post.
Boo.
What if he was stabbed in the fence post, not this actual spear?
Oh no.
I can't even examine it. What the heck?
Well,
It's considered part of the fence.
What? What? Huh? The same stuff as before. What the heck? Starting to see a clearer picture here. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. The
Let me
door?
in. Let me in.
The trailer door is locked. Key is probably in the security guard station. I doubt they'd let us borrow it.
we'll have to borrow it without permission.
These look like materials for making a movie set.
They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard.
I think that's all we can do.
Great news for Maya. Free stuff for the taking.
More things for me to take. They won't miss this.
This gigantic barrel. Maybe
there's, like-
now we can go to the car station? I don't know.
Maybe?
There's one thing I can think of in the event that this is not it,
Yeah? What's that?
Which is to go to the detention center and see if Holdbag is there.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Or I guess not.
I mean, we haven't gone here
Oh
yet.
well.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Brayton, the detention center visitors room.
Oh, Mr. Rat, thank you for earlier.
Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth.
You can say that again.
We got lucky, to tell you the truth.
You can say that again.
We got lucky, to tell you the truth.
Say that again.
We got lucky, to tell you the truth.
It's your line, Phoenix.
Let's not.
So, WP. Do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small.
We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh no, he's crying
Sad
again.
music.
Check this out! Attorney's badge!
Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way I could help you. Sorry.
Nick, you made him sad.
Ah!
But the attorney's badge makes everyone happy. Do what, fanboys sneak into the studios often?
No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them.
But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess.
We don't even know the director's name yet. Was the director present at the morning run-through?
Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet.
That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar.
Excuse you?
Maybe.
When he loses, he's going to lose big.
Ah, I see.
Jesus.
Whose side is she on?
You weren't hiding anything else from us, are you?
No, I sure hope not.
No.
He's so sad.
He's so sad.
That didn't help at all. Okay, let's go back. Maybe since we opened that area, that the drain, the kid has snuck back into the employee area.
Maybe.
I know of at least one place where a character shows up, I just don't know what triggers them to actually show up.
Yeah. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably a Neo Old Tokyo castle. I think we examined everything. Oh, ooh. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
We already talked about this before.
And no, actually, no he doesn't. As the actual expert in it, no he doesn't.
Movies are something you watch on TV.
You didn't even know what
Yeah.
the Steel Samurai was before all this.
Not even a
It's
movie,
probably a
it's a
samurai
children's
that
TV show.
steals. I went into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing here.
Maybe the dressing room again.
Whoop.
Alright, so I'm going to say that I'm pretty sure the next character after this is the child, so I don't know if you want me to take this one.
Okay, I'll take this one, I guess. I don't know exactly what voice to do.
Stereotypical
best.
internet nerd.
Do your best, Gen Alpha nerd.
What the fuck? Who are you dudes? LMAO. What the fuck? Who? Oh god, ew!
Oh no! Oh god!
Me? Wait, you first, who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me.
It's the director!
Whatever, lamers. How could you not know the great Salmonella?
I love his
my
name.
God.
I make to lead shows. The Steel Samurai, mind. RTFC, read the film credits.
Wait, is he actually the director?
Really? You're the
I thought
Salmonella?
he was some weeb fan.
I'm so sorry. You looked so... Sorry.
No, quite alright. Really, it's fine, Raffle.
He says
Raffle
Raffle
Doctor.
out loud.
What is it?
You know, on closer
She's
inspection.
17, my man. She is 17, my man.
I'm not gonna read this. Gross.
Yeah, nope, that's totally fine.
I'm also gonna read that.
Roxers! What? Hey, you're
I
drooling!
hope this
What
guy's
is
guilty.
He's
guilty of something.
In jail.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah, Rose. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to The Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Raffle Lamau. The Pink Princess?
Why, it's going to be little old Tokyo. Why is it gotta be little old Tokyo? I can't read. Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? This is feeling kinda sexist, I'll be honest.
Matt, we really need to talk about cool. Why are you here?
Is he actually the director?
What the fuck? Did you
We have
notice
no-
anything
He
unusual on
isn't.
the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you dudes are. That security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. A murder happened, what do you mean? They had a run through for an action scene in the morning. at a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat my lunch, sad-faced, colon bracket. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, sucksaurs. I hate missing out on food.
I hate this character so much.
Nick, what does sucksores mean?
Just leave. I don't feel that you're safe here, Maya.
Maya, have you heard of Skibbity Toilet?
Yeah, of course, obviously.
No,
I'm Gen Alpha, obviously.
Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4 o'clock. It was very skippity.
Oh god.
With the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. He's telling the truth, and the meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary though. Sweats.
Sweats asterisk.
Yeah. She brought these studios from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? No, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limo and got here right around noon. Major tension. Sweats. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Scowl, they're all gray-haired boomers.
Alright, says the millennial.
Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses.
Look at my badge.
I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me, lol. I hate that face.
This is great.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Anyway.
Can you tell us about the murder weapon, maybe? Oh, God.
Nope.
I hate this guy. I feel like he should be arrested for different crimes. Nope. He can't tell us anything.
I mean, yeah, just so we're clear, jail time for this man.
I know. I think we should take that spear and, you know.
Alright, we can examine him. Okay, let's move away. Clearly we triggered something. How was he not here before? We totally checked that room before. What the heck?
Okay, this has nothing to do with anything, but my dog just walked into the room with a banana in her mouth. I don't know.
Can dogs have
She got
bananas?
it.
I don't even know.
They can have bananas, but she just has like a whole banana, the peel and everything, like still on it.
What's she doing with it?
Now she's gone. She's leaving. I don't
It's
know.
a dog toy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is she bringing it for you to eat?
No, she's holding on to it.
She just walked in, showed you, and was like, "Look, Mom, banana.
Yeah.
Bye."
It's all wet too. Weirdo.
Oh God, old bag's back.
Oh, we
Ah, ha! You again. How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost.
I mean,
You certainly got back to your post quickly. No, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed.
You sure are talking a lot for someone whose lips are sealed, and also I'm
Starting
so sorry,
now!
Cody.
1, 2, 3,
You have the worst characters in this one.
This lady sucks too much! I have a
This is
feeling
how
she's
he
not going to
introduces
respond well to
himself.
anything I show her now. About that kid you said you saw? If I see him again, I'm killing him!
Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. There's murder in them. There's Moira in them.
Speaking of Moira, about the director, the one who was here on the day of the Moira. If I see him again, I'm killing him!
I think she's losing it.
Hey, can I just steal a key?
I guess now's still not the time, huh? I'm gonna be like... I can't do it with the security guard here. Hey, no touching! Guess
Hey,
I'd better
look over
investigate
here.
her later.
You're down.
Now where'd Penny go then? Oops.
In theory, somewhere else.
Studio 1 maybe? No one here.
I don't remember.
Studio 2? Gotta be somewhere.
Examine the door, maybe again.
Oh, it's already checked off.
Yeah.
I guess we just go everywhere.
Or...
We have
My
to
eye
go-
is itchy.
Hmm.
Back to the detention center? No.
Possible that we need to talk to the director again.
Wait,
Oh,
huh?
never mind.
What?
Hey! Hey, wait!
I'll bet he came in right through that drain.
Hey, Kidia? What's your name, sport?
Who's the boomer now, huh, Maya?
God, okay.
Okay, you want to do this voice, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm pulling up my anime child voice. Anime boy child voice.
Your
I
Ash
don't know why I say
Ketchum.
it like that.
I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. This is not exactly where I'm going. Hold on. Pikachu! There we go, it's closer now.
You got it, you got it.
Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult.
God, it's gonna be real rough, this one.
Yeah, you're talking to
I
yourself.
don't see no adults here. Hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked.
Also, you're not an adult, you're 17. You gotta hand it to Maya, she's pretty sharp. And pretty
Is
mad.
Is she?
Sad.
I'm Cody. Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddio again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer.
If you are truly a samurai fan, you know that samurai don't carry the sword on their back, it's always on their hip.
I mean, it's an accurate animation. Like, you literally can't draw a
Exactly.
sword from that position.
Yup.
So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai?
How dare you utter that name, evildoer? I'm losing it again. There we go. What do you mean we're on the Steel Samurai's side? You can't fool me. Okay. Then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, Kiddio. Watch it.
What are they doing?
This is secret code talk. Don't worry about it.
Say, you heard about, you heard anything about the incident the other day?
You were here, weren't you?
Why do all of our witnesses suck in this one?
He's a child.
Yeah, he's a brat. The other guy's a perv and creep. And Wendy Oldbag is just a bitch. Did you see anything?
He
Question mark?
always, the Steel Samurai always wins. Always! Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers.
God damn it!
What? Wait! Let me go! He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. I don't know why this feels so...
It's the sleeping meds. Bottle? Whoops. Why was this sitting there, I wonder? I knew it! Empty bottle slipped into pocket. Found on a table in the employee area. The label reads sleeping pills. Anyway, what was that kid saying?
He saw everything?
Wait, I think I solved it. Maybe. Lots of video freezing, yeah. I don't know what's wrong. I really can't fix it. I switched to PNG. We're streaming on Thursday instead of Friday. It's just, I don't understand why.
Yeah, it's not a mobile issue.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad audio is good at least, though. There's not that many like animations in this game, but that still sucks. I think I solved it. Jack Hammer was in the Steel Samurai costume, and he was murdered in the Steel Samurai costume, which is why the kid said the Steel Samurai never loses, because he probably saw the Steel Samurai lose, but it was Jack Hammer in the costume. And he was stabbed, not by the spear, but he fell over and fell on that gate. And that pierced him. And that's why there was no blood on his costume, because he was stabbed in the Steel Samurai costume, and they had to incinerate the Steel Samurai costume to get rid of the evidence.
He was found in the magistrate costume with a hole in it, though.
Yeah. Well, he had a hole in him. We didn't say the costume had a hole in it.
No, the costume did have a hole in the breastplate.
I thought that was his boob.
It was like right below his clavicle.
I know. I thought that was his. Wait.
I don't know if we have a picture. I can see if I can find it real quick.
I thought it was his his pecs that had a hole in them. I mean, they could have still moved him into the other costume, changed into the other costume, and then pierced it again.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if I can find the image that we specifically have seen.
Yeah.
There it is. Well, okay, this is the Game Boy version, but it's the same thing.
I wasn't sure if it was the breastplate or if it was his actual pecs.
Okay, you're right that it's slightly lower down than I thought it was.
Yeah. I was looking at it and I thought that it was just his pecs, not.
Don't read the text on that. Don't read the text on that. I don't remember if we've seen that or not yet.
I don't know. Anyway, I think I got it, but I don't know who did it then. And why did they kill him? I don't know yet.
I'm gonna delete it so that you can't look at it anymore.
Okay, fine. My eyes are sealed.
It's because I looked at who was talking, and genuinely we've not seen that scene yet.
Huh? Where's the windbag?
Odd of her to leave her post. She's probably chasing that kid around.
Steal the keys!
Hey!
Nick!
So stop! Whippersnapper!
You'll never take me alive!
Get back here, you whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Natch!
Oh, she tripped.
Oh, I should have
I
said
didn't
fuck.
want-
Fuck! Maya sure looks happy. Alright, now we can finally get those keys. God
Oh,
damn.
the keys.
I mean, at this point, the person who was in that area probably left already.
Hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station.
Good idea.
Oh! Nick? The trailer key.
Key to that trailer in Studio 2.
We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick?
Your word's not mine.
Maya does just appear to have sticky fingers, I'll be honest.
Mhm. Alright, and then go to Studio 2. Slide to the right. And let's try this door again. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened.
Great. Let's go, Nick.
She seems eager all of a sudden.
What do you mean all of a sudden? Well, you first, Nick.
Not that eager.
There's somebody in there and, you're a bigger target.
It's probably the producer, huh? Trailer door. It's unlocked. What?
I assume you just have to move.
Annoying. October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Oh no, she's hot!
Oh god.
Someone's in here.
They knew that.
Okay, Archer, you wanna
Guess it's
do
my
it?
turn.
Fancy, sexy
Sure.
lady voice?
Sure, try my best. Names.
Our names, we're WP's lawyers, and,
I see.
and who might you...
D. Vasquez, the producer.
Dee Vasquez. She's quite hot. I mean, beautiful. I mean, huh?
I don't know if I understand her.
She's
her
innocent.
name.
I don't know how she's involved in all of this, but it doesn't matter. Whatever she did, she didn't do.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
I acquit her of all crimes.
Look at this. I can't even present it to her. Dang it.
She's just too hot. You can't make a fool of yourself.
I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the Moira. Miss Vasquez?
Script.
Excuse me?
Script. I'm looking for a script.
It's script?
The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it.
Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder?
Also, it's fine if you just treat it as like an audiobook or a radio show. I know there's like lag and stuff. That sucks.
Sorry, the day of the moida?
I need to read it.
We're getting nowhere fast.
We'd really like to talk to you about the Steel Samurai.
All the
Miss
music.
Vasquez? Miss Vasquez?
Miss Vasquez?
Sorry. It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that.
Oh, she's being so sus. I feel like she's the one who did it, huh?
Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV. The nerve of her!
But you love watching TV. Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here?
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else.
Nick? Sorry, my voice cracked. Are all people in the entertainment business this weird?
It's starting to look like it.
Yes, the answer is yes. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yes?
If you see Manella, give him this.
What?
You have to do your errands! I don't think I like her.
Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness.
I am weak.
All right, we'll give it to him if we see him. Ask his memo added to the court record. The memo reads, bring me the script for episode 13. Can we examine anything in this room? Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. Got some figures on how much the set costs. Can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. Another old movie poster. The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurais sing about? Chopping off heads?
Oh my god. That movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know.
Singing samurai stars? What's next? Ninja ballet?
Yes.
I'd watch that. Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Oh, she was trying to make Jack Hammer back into the star, and he put on the Steel Samurai suit. Or maybe he wanted to be the star the whole time, so he did it without permission. And she wanted to kill the other guy, but Jack Hammer put on the suit not knowing that he was going to get killed. Maybe? I don't know.
Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great.
A typical summer romance? With a samurai and a horse?
Yeah.
I don't see how that one
Seriously.
is so unbelievable, Nick. An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. Yes, Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star.
He's carrying two tonfas in his hand on that poster.
Is that tonfa? Are those tonfa?
They might not be
think
tonfas.
they're
I don't
swords.
know.
Yeah, they don't have the other handle that tonfa usually have.
Oh, you're right. They're not. Yeah.
Yeah. But I like that Maya didn't have anything to say about this one. I guess that one didn't perform well in the box office.
It's just an average action samurai movie. I don't know what to tell you.
No one liked that one. It was very controversial. Something in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumbled documents.
One of these days.
The documents can't be a clue? This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Window? The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. It's far into October. The dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. I think that's everything in here. Okay, I guess we go back to show the script to that guy. Salmonella, with a name as gross as he is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, moving around in this game sucks.
Yep.
Where's the quick travel? What the heck? Is he still here?
Unfortunately.
Here, I got this from the producer. Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13? Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Sweats. Oh, my ass is boned if I don't find it, Shakes.
Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been.
I agree. Wait, we have to find it now too? God, the people
Yes,
in this episode suck. Can't do anything.
This is your job as a lawyer, obviously. The normal part of it.
Not here.
So there is a chance that there could be a copy in the like dressing room.
But he wouldn't have been.
I genuinely don't remember.
He wouldn't have
if
come
there
into the dressing room. It's places where he would have been. So he was there in Studio 2, and he was there in the employee area, because this is where they were doing rehearsals, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if it's not here, it has to be in Studio 2. So go all the way back. If it's literally just in the room that Dee Vasquez was in, I'm gonna be so pissed.
She's like, where is it?
It's sitting right next to her.
On the table behind you, ma'am.
Well, I'm not getting any magnifying glasses. Well, he was in that meeting too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be so mad if it's in here. No? Maybe in this trash can? All those crumpled documents? No? Okay, it's in Studio 1, isn't it?
We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick.
Oh, is that it in the chair?
Yeah.
Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in.
Let's tamper with the evidence.
I've always wanted to sit in one of these.
The director. Maya, take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere?
Found it, Nick. The script.
Good work. Script placed in pocket. Can we read it?
Read it.
Maybe it says something important? It says episode 13 on it. Thanks, game. What if it's like a secret code for Dee Vasquez to tell, like, the director to hush up? Because in that episode, like, there's a betrayal or something that happens. Do we give it to Dee or do we give it to?
Well, she's the one who was looking for it. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't remember.
I present to you this attorney's badge.
I'm not interested.
Here, we found it. Your script.
Ugh.
Script handed to Dee Vasquez. You're not going to talk to us?
Quiet. I'm reading.
Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are?
Powers is lawyers.
Right.
Am I a suspect?
No, it's just, well, no, but
You wanted to know about the day of the murder?
yes. Anything you could tell us would be a big help.
You know there was a meeting here at noon.
Yes, with the director and the people from the network.
Correct. Now, listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave.
Impossible? Why?
The path was blocked.
The path?
She's talking about the stupid tree.
What about these sleeping pills?
I'm not interested.
You might be able to ask more questions now, though.
Okay, but even if you guys couldn't leave, it could have been Jack Hammer wearing the other suit. On the day of the Moida, the path that leads here was blocked?
You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct?
Mr. Monkey?
The monkey with the broken head.
Oh, right, that. What an original name.
Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. There was simply no way we could have just walked around it. I'm not going to get my shoes dirty and leave.
To be fair, it is like a forest on either side.
You could still make it through that.
I know. Pick yourself up by the bootstraps, Miss Vasquez. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was clear. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio One.
What?
It's true. The crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story.
But wait. What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio One.
2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in Oops.
Why is everything about a goddamn clock
Oh
in
my
this
goodness.
game?
One
Another
ook.
statue book.
1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking.
It is a monkey after all. It's always clocks like shaped after things too, shaped after people.
Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke.
Nick, it stopped at 2:15.
2:15.
That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent.
Mr. Hammer died in Studio One at 2:30.
See? Goodbye.
She's so sus.
Why?
Mr. Monkey's head data added to the court record, I guess.
What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished.
It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Okay, I think we got everything. We met everyone. October 18th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim.
I think that this is probably Mia. I'm
think
gonna
so.
go with it being Mia
Okay.
for the second. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think?
Huh?
You've got one lead. Okay, okay.
Mia, it's you! What took you so long?
Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble, and also, like, it is her body. It's a little bit weird you just expect me to be here.
Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really fucked.
I'd say so.
What do you mean we have one lead?
The boy, of course.
I was about to say, because he saw everything.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? This is really rough. These voices are really hard to switch between. But no way am I telling you losers.
You have no one to blame but yourself, Connie.
I know!
I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all.
I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side.
Yeah, give him all the cool merch from Steel Samurai, right?
Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix.
Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before.
No. Sucks to suck, I guess. Get my badge! Showing me that isn't going to do any good. You know what they say, dead men don't tell tales?
You sure are talking, though.
No, I'm dead. I'm the one who's dead. Showing it to me doesn't help you.
October 18th, Global Studios, main gate. What's wrong? Whippersnapper! She's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him. Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, whippersnapper. Hostage?
Hello?
What happened to the boy? If I see him again, lay him flat!
My, what a violent old lady.
That's a new face.
Who am I?
Actually, I met with the director just now. My heart! I don't feel so good. I hope you die. Is she okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Amber died. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one. It's kind of hard to understand that, her with all that huffing and puffing.
Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we gave him that.
Good idea, Miss Olbeck. No! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do.
Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her?
Trade? I wonder.
My badge! She's too busy catching her breath to tell me anything. Okay, we gotta go to Studio One, right? She wanted something of. We gotta go to Studio One, right? She said that was the last place you wanted to go to. I think there is technically an item you have that might be what they mean, but I don't know.
Okay, click on that ladder. I'm a firm believer that humankind was made to keep both feet on the ground instead of going on a stepladder. That's different from last time, too. Outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate